We have all been following and watching Uthando Nestembu, and at this point we are aware that Mseleko's household has drastically changed. Makhwela, my man's person, Mseleko's fifth wife, recently had a Q&A with Mzansi Magic. And y'all, the internet is divided. People are calling her out for some of the things that she said over there. But before we get into all that, let's cross over to LA. Rihanna's home was shot at. There was a security breach at Rihanna's home and she's now fleeing LA. Multiple shots were fired at her private residence while she was inside with her 3 kids. And all this happened on Sunday, the 8th of March, shortly after 1:15 p.m. The LAPD apparently responded to reports of gunfire, and according to law enforcement, this was done by a 30-year-old woman who pulled up at the main gate of Rihanna's mansion in a white Tesla, and from the inside of the car, she allegedly unleashed a hail of gunfire, approximately 10 rounds, from an AR-15 style rifle. I don't even know what that looks like. All I know is that it's a gun, because I had the word rifle. But this woman was audacious enough to go pull up at Rihanna's home and unleash. Most of the bullets apparently stuck the perimeter gate, but there was that one round that penetrated the exterior wall of the mansion itself. And this dangerous woman attempted to flee after doing all this. But unfortunately for her, she was located and detained just 3 minutes after a 911 call was made, and a weapon was also recovered. It is not clear, however, where her partner ASAP Rocky was during this ordeal. Now, according to TMZ, and understandably so, Rihanna isn't taking this lightly. She's not taking chances at all, and TMZ reported that she was seen boarding a private jet shortly after the incident and leaving LA. And a lot of people are saying good for her. If you can afford it, you must never stay in a place that you don't feel safe in. Thank God they are all safe.
They done found a Facebook page of a woman who shot up Rihanna's house, and it's everything you expected it to be. Now, this is a booking photo from 2023, but it is the same lady. She goes by the name of Ivana Lisette Ortiz. And after the story had broke, she's in jail. They gave her a $10 million bond for attempted. But after the story had broke, people started obviously going online to say, like, who is this lady? And they found her Facebook page. Now, she's got posts on there. You can pause to read it. They are absolutely insane. For some strange reason, she kept trying to attribute like herself to Rihanna as though Rihanna was like monitoring her social media. She also had posts like this with images of Drake and more stuff like this. Like, yeah. And then images like this saying Killing It season, just kind of looking deranged.
Now let's come back home, okay? Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, simply hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Set it to all so you don't miss out on anything. Let's start with Makhumalo. Mseleko has reacted to Makhumalo's True FM interview in the most cryptic manner possible. He posted this stunning picture of her with the caption, "I have listened to your interview," and left it there, nothing more, nothing less. And this left everyone confused. Like, you listened to it, so what is this? Is this a thread, a peace offering, or what?
What kind of thing is this?
Moving on to Makhwela, apparently she had a Q&A interview with Mzansi Magic, right? About her experience on Uthando Nestembu. And here, according to Jabulani on X, are some of the things that she said during the Q&A. She was asked, what is your favorite part about being a part of the Mseleko family? She responded saying her favorite thing about being a Mseleko is her man. You know, Makhwela is all about her man, my man, there's my man, my man, my man, you know. So she's saying that her favorite thing about being a Mseleko is her man and being able to carry out the tasks that he has entrusted her with. The next question was, what is one thing about you that the viewers don't get to see? And on this one, she said, people don't get to see her quiet side, how reflective she is, and there's also a softer and more private version of her that exists away from the cameras. She was asked again, when you're sitting at home with your loved ones, with no cameras around, what is the perfect day for you? And her response here had a lot of people pissed off, disagreeing with everything that she said. She responded saying her perfect day is simple: waking up with no pressure, sharing a relaxed breakfast with her loved ones, spending quality time with her man and their child, doing no hard labor, and simply enjoying peace while sipping on some mommy juice.
Say what now? Did I hear that right? No way, say that again.
The next question was, there are rumors that you're currently pregnant. Can you clarify that? And she responded saying, I'm not pregnant. Why should people watch the show? That was the next question. And she responded saying people should watch the show because it is real. It shows love, challenges, growth, culture, and the complexity of family life. And it also sparks conversations that many people are afraid to openly have. And let me tell you, those conversations were sparked, okay, because the comment section was a pit of fire, with people calling her all kinds of things, including delusional. You're delusional. With comments like, Makwela is a beautiful lady, but suffers from delusion and immaturity. She must wake up and smell the coffee, acknowledge the reality of her life, and actually see how to position herself and have her own best interest at heart and mind. The girl doesn't want peace. Her first answer is so wrong. And there was a whole lot of other people who felt like she twisted the truth, saying she wakes up with no pressure when she does wake up with pressure. From Musa wanting another child, to salary increase, to her worrying about her lobola negotiations being finished this year, to not having a house. She has a lot of pressure. That time she still has not met the other wives. She still hasn't been considered officially a part of the family, because even on the recent episode where the wives are taken to a retreat, it doesn't seem like she's a part of that.
This time I shaya ngomunye ushungu. Ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe yena kakhulukazi ubaba ingamsiza kakhulu yena. Ngoba mina angazi noma izongisiza yini. Ngoba kahle kahle mina ngikhona la, ngisuka ekhaya ngathatha umuntu wazongifaka la ekhaya wangisukela. So if usongibeke la ekhaya wangaba nezinto wanginyathela, waba nongangiphathi kahle kwezinye izimo. So ngilindele wena futhi ukuthi uphinde ulungise la ungenzi kahle khona.
Ngiyabonga ukuthi nifike emhlanganweni. I know singakhululeka. Masungasekho umnyobozo.
I'm wondering ukuthi uba nomshintsho umqondo wokuthi mhlambe asikhe for professional help. Ngiyazi kodwa ukuthi kuzobuya kudidwene. Ngangigcine ungathanda ama therapist kanje.
Ngi-anxious ukuthi kuzokwenzeka kanjani.
Engathi singaxoxa njengomndeni noma kunzima. Saqala manipulation.
Nkonko.
Umuntu ogcina engihalela ukumbona njengamanje.
Let me tell you something.
Kungazi ukuthi inyanga yakhe ithe mina owamgulisa.
Nekhadi lakho.
Incwadi inezinyoni ithangidize.
Uhlale nomngane wakho. Into ozoyiphenda indlela ozizwa ngayo.
Uyakhisa nje kodwa akaze kwanele.
Hence why people feel like she must stop lying to herself, she must stop being delusional. She wakes up with a lot of pressure every day of her life. On the tasks that he entrusted her with, that she spoke of, people are like, you mean the task of making babies? Because as we will remember, Musa made it clear what Makwela's purpose is in the family. Popping out babies, making human beings, adding on babies.
Nomunye. Ingane. Umsebenzi wakhe nje uMakwela munye ukuthi angenzele abantu.
Anyway, let's take all of this and continue the conversation in the comment section. Makwela said the show sparks conversation, so let's do just that in the comment section. Also remember to subscribe, like, share. Until next time, bye and thank you for watching.